watch my daughter lose limits again, especially knowing that I was responsible. I just cannot do it. I know my limits, and I cannot do this. Oh, God, I can't imagine. Oh, God. It's her other child.
What does that mean, you cannot do this? I can't do it yet.
Officers were dispatched after receiving an emergency call about an elderly woman who had forgotten her grandson in a car under the blistering 90-degree heat.
911, where is your emergency? I don't know. I just pulled up, but we need EMS, like, immediately. Please, your niece was left in the car. Is she breathing? No, I don't know what's going on. My dad has this. Oh, Lord, this is really, really, really bad. Oh, no. How does she look? Her eyes are open. She's not moving or breathing. Oh, my goodness gracious. Is there any way that somebody can answer how long she's been like this? Mom! How long was she in the car? A while she was in the car.
Miss Tracy?
I can't do this again.
Well, before I'm back to 851 at David Road.
I can't.
No, who's in charge of the child?
He said his wife parked the vehicle up front, went inside. He doesn't know how long. It wasn't running with
Okay.
working on the baby for about 20 minutes, and he doesn't think that he survived because it was already warm whenever he got the baby out.
Where's his wife at?
That's what I'm trying to get to without.
Is that her name, sir?
Tracy.
Tracy.
Yes.
Do you know where she could be?
No, I have no idea she was here and then she walked out.
We need to find her. Her name's Tracy. We need to find Tracy. She's somewhere. Miss Tracy?
I can't do this again.
Well, before I'm back to 851 at David Road.
I can't.
What do you mean again?
Ezra was drowned less than a year ago.
Okay, I understand.
I cannot do this again.
Is this your grandchild? I'm so sorry.
In the same family.
I am so sorry, hon.
The shocking part about this whole incident is that this is not the first time Tracy has lost the baby under her care. Tracy's daughter, Kayla Schock, had once left her son in her parents' care, only to discover him later drowned in a nearby pond. In the afternoon of December 22nd, Ezra was playing on his grandfather's lap. His grandfather then places him in his playpen and goes to Walmart to run some errands, while Tracy was still asleep. Allegedly, the toddler makes his way to the garage door and slips outside. Minutes later, Tracy wakes up and realizes that Ezra is gone. She frantically checks the yard, then takes her car to look around, but there is no sign of him. So she heads back home when suddenly she sees something by the pond. At first, Tracy thought it was possibly a bird, but as she got closer, she realized with horror that it was actually Ezra, face down in the water. She immediately called her husband and pulled him out of the water. Strangely though, she did not call 911 and began the CPR. Her husband came in moments later and informed her daughter about the situation. Rushing to get there, 6 months pregnant, Kayla lost control and crashed her car at the intersection. EMS arrived moments later, but Ezra was pronounced dead at the scene.
Because I received a phone call from my husband screaming about my son, and I was unaware of what was happening. And I got into a vehicle and I flew as fast as one can fly. And on my way there, I was very careless in driving. I could see a helicopter coming to their address, and I looked at the helicopter and I didn't look in front of me. And I had a front-on collision with a very innocent woman, and I damaged that woman. And in that car accident, I had a placental eruption. I totaled my car. I bailed out of the passenger window with all the airbags that fell on me, climbed through the glass, barefoot, took off running down the street, and I was so stricken by grief with Ezra that I already had put her in danger. 6.5 months pregnant with Ezra's sister, while we took him off of life support and held him next to a uriel while he died. That was the closest they ever were together on this earth, was her in my stomach, harmed by me while he died.
But how could a toddler open the garage door on his own? Investigator found that the door handle was 35 inches long, and Ezra's maximum reach could be 36 inches, so it was possible that he was successful to open the door. And since investigators didn't have any other proof at the time, Tracy didn't face any charges. But now, here we are 11 months later, questionably in the similar situation.
If you need to take a statement, do it now. Unless you're going to arrest me.
Do we want to sit at the table inside, or?
I cannot.
She don't want to be here, so I'm asking her if she just wants us. Because we can't let her drive in this condition. It would be irresponsible. So
Well, let's go back. You want to go back
Let
to the
me
office?
drive to the...
But let's get you out of here for now. Let's do that, okay? Is that okay? Let's do that. Come on, Tracy. Let's go this way. Tracy, are you okay to walk to the front, or can?
There's my car right there, the red one. I cannot do this.
Tracy,
please drive me. Take my car. I don't want to be here when they come.
I can't drive your car, Tracy. We're gonna leave your car, okay?
I cannot.
I have to leave
don't want to come back here.
Stay right here with me.
I don't want to come back
I
here.
get that, but I can always have your husband come get you from the sheriff's
No,
office.
I don't want to come back here.
Okay.
I mean, I'm serious about getting in my car and going somewhere.
Okay, yeah, do that. Okay, so for right this second,
I've got to
right
be
this
gone when
second.
she comes. I cannot be here.
I got you. Okay, I'm gonna have Ward take you, all right? We will figure something out for your vehicle. Don't worry about that right now. Right now, let's just worry about getting you out of here safely and taking care of what we gotta take care of, okay?
I gotta go.
You can't go in your vehicle, Woody.
In the afternoon on November 1st, Kayla once again left her daughter Uriel into her parents' care. And she would once again be met with same fate. At 12:28 p.m., Tracy takes Uriel into a restaurant where she meets 3 of her friends. After lunch, the group leaves at 1:42 p.m., and Tracy drives back home with Uriel still in the back seat of the car. She then turns the car off and heads into the house, completely forgetting about the child. Tracy then sat down to play piano for a few minutes, and later began making phone calls and doing normal activities around the house, while the child burns in the rear seat. Hours later, she realizes that the baby was still in the car, so she ran to get her out, but it was already too late.
Is there anything I can get for you right now?
Kleenex, baby.
Okay, let me grab you some of those. I'm just going to close the door for privacy, okay? So, one of the other detectives was asking, were you in the maroon vehicle?
I was in the red Lexus.
Got it, okay.
She just put me somewhere, put me in a jail or something.
Well, before we even talk, I want to make sure that you're aware of your rights, okay? So, I want to make it very clear that you're not under arrest,
I
though.
wish I was.
I know.
I just want to be somewhere.
Can I just give you a few minutes and then I'll come back and maybe we can chat? I'm going to do that. I'm going to step out and give you just a few minutes and I'll come back and check on you, okay?
The investigator returned 11 minutes later, and Tracy was still sobbing, heads down.
How are we doing, Miss Tracy?
I'll never be okay again.
Yeah.
I cannot. I just cannot. I can't do this again. I can't watch my daughter go through this again. Especially knowing that I was responsible. I just cannot do it.
Do you keep her child often?
Last week I had her 4 days out of 5, but typically I just have her once or twice a week.
Was there anything different about today?
No, except that I didn't expect to have her, and I picked her up and took her to eat with some friends. And somehow, when I got home, I just didn't even think about the fact that I had her. She must have fallen asleep in the vehicle or something. And I heard no noise, and I didn't have anything specific on my mind. It's not like I was rushing in the house to do anything. I just forgot she was in the car. I just forgot. I cannot do this. I know my limits, and I cannot do this.
What does that mean, you cannot do this?
I can't do it again. I can't watch everybody be in such pain because of some action of my own.
What's the alternative?
You know what the alternative is. Either that or just drive until I just can't go any further. I just cannot face everybody. I cannot do it.
What's her name?
Uriel Jane. We called her Yuri. She was the most precious child, as was her brother.
What's your favorite thing about her?
She's just precious. She's just precious. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't believe it. I cannot. I cannot face anyone. I cannot do it. I cannot. Besides losing such a precious child, I can't imagine Kayla. Kayla hasn't been well since she lost her last baby. I cannot imagine how she's going to handle it. She extended grace to me. That's about the only way to put it. She knew that the way that it happened, it was just an accident.
Okay. So what's different about this time?
It's her other child. I can't. Oh God, I can't imagine.
Was this time an accident too?
It was.
Okay.
But who could do that? Who could do that? Who could have? Who does that?
What do you mean?
Who could forget that a baby's in a car? Who could do that? Oh God.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'll come back and check on you later. Come here.
Tracy Nix was later charged with aggravated manslaughter, but in January, jury found her not guilty of that charge, but convicted her for leaving a child in a vehicle for more than 15 minutes. In the end, she received 5 years in prison.